Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about the dining on MSC Seascape, and we're going to do a review of each of the dining options right after this. Hey everyone, John here from Bite Size Cruises. Welcome back to our channel. If it's your first time here, we're a travel agency. We just try to provide some really good information so you can plan and go on an amazing cruise vacation. If that sounds good, we would love for you to subscribe to the channel and check out some of our videos. Today, we're going to talk about the dining on MSC Seascape. We were on the Seascape on the March 5th to 12th sailing, which was a Western Caribbean sailing out of Miami. So today, we're going to go through all of the dining that we tried. And dining on MSC is kind of a hot button topic. Before, this was my first ever MSC cruise. Before I had gone on MSC, I had heard crazy, terrible things about the food. It was awful. It was barely edible. It was like cafeteria food, blah, 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 blah. So who knows? I've never been on MSC before, so I always like to go into these things with very low expectations. So my expectations were that it was just going to be blah. So let's talk about the food. Let's talk about first the main dining rooms. So there are several main dining rooms. There's the Green Wave. There's the Cala Jondal. I don't know what any of these mean. I should have looked them up, but I didn't. So the food in the main dining room was good. It was fine. It was just as good as Royal Caribbean. I'm not a huge fan of the dining room on Royal Caribbean. I think the food is okay. I think the free food is slightly better on Norwegian than it is on Royal Caribbean. And on MSC, I thought it was fine. The portions are not big, but that's pretty normal, I think, at this point. So I think one of the things that when you go through and you're eating at the dining room, I think one of the things to keep in mind is you can order more food. No one's going to tell you, no, you can't have another entree. No, you can't have another appetizer. They don't do that. If anything, if you say I'm torn between two or three things, they'll just bring out those other things. So the smaller portions don't bother me. I thought the portion sizes were fine. Dinner was relatively straightforward and wasn't fast. It was like 75, 80 minutes, which I think is fine. It's kind of where Royal Caribbean, I think, wants to be. MSC kind of did that. They were around 75 minutes for dinner. No issues. Everything was good there. Breakfast is breakfast. I always think it's somewhat difficult to screw up breakfast. You're having eggs or bacon or pancakes or whatever. Those were fine. Let's talk about room service. So hypothetically, room service is free. I was in the yacht club, so room service was definitely free. I had no issue. I thought room service was very good. They had these little signature kind of eggs Benedict with cheese on them, which is interesting, but it was very, very good. Everything was good. What I did notice is generally when I'm on Royal Caribbean or Norwegian, whenever I order room service, something's wrong, right? And again, I'm not complaining. It's not a big deal to me, but I'm well aware that if I order like a chocolate donut and a croissant, I'm going to get like a strawberry donut and something different, or something's not going to be there, or something extra will be there. It's always something weird, and it's fine. I don't care at all. That did not happen on MSC. Whatever I ordered, I got, and it was quick. So I noticed that I got my food. It could be because I was in the yacht club, so I don't want to say this for everyone. It took about 20 minutes for room service. So that's something different, and the food was good. So there you go. The buffet. So everyone, I think, if you've watched any of our videos or any of our vlogs, you know that I do not enjoy the buffet. The reason I don't enjoy the buffet is not because of the food at all. It's because of the people in the buffet. Because generally people are gross. All of us are. So people touch food. They don't wash their hands. But, it's just a bunch of things. I see people reaching in, grabbing salad or rolls out of a thing. And I think sometimes you're just not thinking. You're on vacation. You feel like you're home. You just grab I get it. But those are the reasons I generally don't go to the buffet. I would prefer not to have norovirus on my cruise or get sick. So I generally stay away from the buffet. I'll go in and grab some things quickly sometimes. On this cruise, I ate in the buffet a ton. The buffet was not crowded. I kind of always try to get there right when the buffet opens, so you're kind of like not subject to all the other people. Now, I will say there are hand washing stations in the front of the buffet, in the middle of the buffet, at the back of the buffet. There's Purell things and hand washing stations. I didn't see anybody wash their hands other than us. the whole cruise. Meg and I washed our hands whenever we went into the buffet. Not that it makes us better than anyone else. I don't care. Whatever your thoughts are on washing your hands or not washing your hands, it's fine. I'm just saying I didn't see anybody wash their hands. So, but the food in the buffet was excellent. The pizza is the best pizza I've ever had on a cruise ship. Again, it's not, Connecticut, New Haven, amazing pizza. It was good pizza. It was pizza if I would have ordered from like the best delivery place by my house. It was good. The pasta was excellent. I tried a couple different pastas. Generally on the cruise ships, the pasta is just okay. It was excellent. Desserts were fine. They were good. Breakfast was good. Slightly different, right? It has a slightly more European feel. So you get your beans and your different types of things for breakfast that we generally don't see in America. But I didn't find any issue. They had hash browns, they had bacon, they had sausage, they had eggs, fried eggs, scrambled eggs, everything that you would normally get for breakfast. It was very good. Salads were excellent. You could DIY your own Caesar salad or regular salad most nights. So that was pretty good. Lots of fruit options and different things like that. I did notice there wasn't as many Indian options as you would normally see on Royal or NCL, and not a lot of not a ton of different options. The food was good, but there wasn't like the massive variety that you usually see. And I'm okay with that. I'd rather have good food than have more food. So the food in the buffet was very good. Like zero issues, zero complaints at all. So now let's talk about some a la carte options or some specialty dining. First of all, the gelato. There are like 3 gelato bars on the ship. Welcome to European cruising. All the bars on the ship, it seems like, have espresso machines, which is awesome. But the gelato, there is a gelato bar on deck 8. There's a gelato bar on deck 16 in the jungle pool area. And there's a gelato bar at the Venchi chocolate bar on deck 6. So the gelato was just fantastic. No issues there. I don't even remember how much it was. It was like $3 or $4. Whatever. It's worth it. It was very good. You could buy chocolates as well. They were not expensive. Everything seemed to be reasonable. Let's talk about the other things at the chocolate bar, which is hot chocolate. And you can get like little sundaes and things. Everything was really good. The hot chocolates were like $3 or $4. They were excellent. I got an affogato, which, is like coffee and chocolate and ice cream in there. That was really good too. Again, nothing Starbucksy priced. It was all pretty reasonable. Hola Tacos and Cantina. Let's get into the specialty dining. Very good. Here's my thing with Hola Tacos and Cantina. If you are doing the dining package, don't include that in your dining package. It is $17.99, all you can eat a la carte. So you could just pay the $17.99 and go there. So it's not really worth putting that into your dining package. It's kind of a waste of a credit. We actually went there twice. We used 2 of our dinings there, which I would not have done again. So the food was excellent. We had a bunch of different appetizers, guacamole, the chips and salsa was really good. We had a bunch of different tacos. We had quesadillas. We tried to try as many things as possible. It was all great. The desserts were really good. We had all of the desserts, the arroz con leche, the dulce de leche, the flan, and one other one. Everything was excellent. Butcher's cut, right on par with Cagney's or Chops. The steaks were great. The sides were great. I didn't have an issue with everything. I thought everything was really good. Desserts were good. I had the chocolate lava cake. It's the best one I've ever had on a cruise ship. It was excellent. I'm trying to think. I don't think there were nothing else I can think of. So Ocean Cay is the seafood restaurant. It was amazing. So I had a scallop carpaccio. Meg had squid pasta with gnocchi. I had batarga, which was really good. The food there was incredible. The wines were incredible. The bread was incredible. And the desserts were incredible. I had tiramisu. Meg had creme brulee. Just very, very, very good meal. Definitely on par with Ocean Blue on Norwegian. Better than Hooked, but I didn't love Hooked, so that's not a surprise there. It was very good. Definitely worth using the package. We did not do teppanyaki. We waited too long to book it. The The first like day or two, we went to specialty dining. There was nobody there. I was like, I can't believe nobody's at specialty dining. So we were like, all right, we'll just wait and then we'll book teppanyaki towards the end. And then they must have had a big push on specialty dining because it sold out. The first night we went to, second night we went to conveyor belt sushi. So fun. So the sushi is going around the conveyor belts. This is a la carte. Again, not a great place to use your credit, which you can't do anyway. So you just basically pick. Each of the plates has a color. The color designates the price of the sushi. It was really good, but I will let you know, Meg and I are not big eaters. So we ate about $100 in sushi between like soup and sushi and dessert. So just keep in mind, it could be a pricey one, but it was really, really, really good. So I have no complaints about it at all. The food was excellent. But it is expensive it's the only one where I was like, ooh, this is a little pricey. And that's it. Those are your dining options on the MSC Seascape. We had a great experience with the food. We will be on Meraviglia in a month, so this will be good to compare and contrast with a brand new ship, because I have heard complaints on Meraviglia. Obviously, Seascape is brand new, so we haven't had many people to go on that yet. So we will keep you up to date. We'll do all the same reviews when we get off of Meraviglia and let you know. And just to give you a little background, I am picky, really picky with food. I wouldn't say I'm picky. That's a bad example. I do enjoy fine dining and very good food. So if something is not up to par, I will tell you it's not up to par. Just like Hooked on Royal Caribbean. It was like not great. So we're not biased. I just want to kind of throw that out there. No one pays for our cruises. We pay for our own cruises. We have no pressure, but no one knows we exist. Let's be honest. So it's not like MSC's like, oh my God, Bite Size Cruises is talking bad about our food. No, they don't care. First of all, they don't care. Second of all, they don't even know about us. Third, we try to be as unbiased as we can possibly be. If we have a great experience, we're going to let you know we had a great experience. If it wasn't great, we'll let you know it wasn't great. Generally, I haven't had any terrible experiences with food on cruises, but not all of them are good. So we'll let you know if something's not great. And tomorrow we'll talk about the entertainment, which it's a pretty good little sneak peek at that, because that was not great. So we'll talk about that later. Thanks so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.